Welcome dealers to today's Broadfield Distributing webinar. Today's topic is PTZOptics cameras. I've got some big news about NDI technology and we're going to share that all with you. Remember, you give us 15 minutes, Broadfield Distributing's webinars, we're going to teach you how to sell more stuff and make more money. So here we go without further ado. This past week, NewTek announced NDI-HX and a whole line of NDI-HX products. Well, PTZOptics is a very close NewTek partner and they're right behind, and they're going to be adding NDI to their PTZOptics cameras, and we're really excited. They'll be coming this fall. All right, so they have 4 new models coming. Basically, you're going to be able to get your 12X in gray or white and your 20X in gray or white with NDI for $23.99. That's very exciting. Once again, this pricing is not official. It's the pricing we think we're going to have, but till the product launches for dealers, let's just say it's the target pricing for the units. All right, so we all love Paul. He does a great job on his shows. We're going to cut straight to the video that he did explaining how NDI is being integrated by PTZOptics. Here we go. Paul, take it away.
Imagine an entire generation of video engineers who will never use expensive SDI cabling and capture devices. Using NDI, we'll have access to sources from anywhere on our network. We will no longer be restricted to sources directly connected to a single system. Capture cards are used for low-latency video conversion from traditional HDMI or SDI video to USB or PCIe, where we can use them with production software, such as vMix, Wirecast, Livestream, and more. What if we could eliminate the need for capture cards altogether by providing the same quality, low-latency video directly to Wirecast, vMix, Livestream, OBS, or XSplit over the Ethernet connection we're already using? In one fell swoop, we've eliminated a point of failure from our video production workflow and reduced the cost of implementing a new system dramatically. At the end of the day, we've opened up a whole new universe of possibilities where the network you already have has become the preferred method of video routing. Need another camera shot? Just run a single Cat5 cable to the PTZOptics NDI camera, and you'll have high-quality video, camera control, and power solved in an instant. This is where the rubber meets the road. Unlike SDI cabling, Ethernet can provide power for cameras using a PoE source, such as a switch, simplifying installation and eliminating the need for additional outlets. And unlike traditional RS-232 control cables, Ethernet can also be used to control our cameras within your favorite video production software, or via one of our IP joysticks, without requiring direct analog control cabling to each camera.
All right, great job by the PTZOptics guys, really showing off their technology. One of the things we're most excited, and it's really exciting for you guys too as dealers, is that your customers with existing Gen 2 PTZOptics PTZ cameras will be able to upgrade to NDI. It's going to be a firmware upgrade. Basically, all the Gen 2 cameras will be available to be upgraded, and that upgrade is very cool. It's only going to be $300, so the upgrade is going to be $600 after the NDI products start shipping, but between now and when they actually release the NDI products, it's going to be 50% off, $300. And that's really cool. Basically, it's going to be an upgrade SKU that you could sell to your customers. So you could chance to reach out to your existing PTZ camera customers, talk to them about the upgrade, talk to them about NDI, see if you can sell them a TriCaster, see what's going on. All right. What do you need to do the upgrade? All you need to do is get your customer serial number and the specific MAC address for their PTZ camera. Every PTZOptics camera has its own unique MAC address. You get that address, that serial number, and we'll get you the firmware upgrades that your customers' existing PTZOptics Gen 2 can become a PTZOptics NDI camera. All right. Here are the models qualified for the upgrade. They're available now. You're selling them right now. Keep selling them. You can see basically it's a big opportunity because if you put the upgrade on the existing Gen 2s, it actually comes out to be less expensive than the new NDI cameras. So you got a little window of opportunity to kind of give your customers a double dip savings advantage, and we always like that. All right. Not only does PTZOptics have NDI coming for their PTZ cameras, but they put out something very cool that's an NDI, the producer kits, which are NDI compatible. These kits include a joystick controller, a PTZOptics camera, and a capture card to bring it into a NUC, and an audio card for audio mixing. The NUC is the key thing. A NUC is a little Intel computer box that basically is a dedicated box, very small but pretty powerful. We've used them before to run conferencing software like Zoom, Well, PTZOptics has gotten together with the latest Intel NUC, and it's a very cool thing. Let's talk about what's in that box. It's a broadcast quality, made affordable. This is a solution that's open-ended. You can run any streaming software on the NUC. So Wirecast, vMix, live stream, you pick the software you want and run it. It's a complete live streaming kit. So not only do you get the NUC and the joystick and the cameras, you actually even get the cables to connect everything together, which is pretty darn cool. So there's 4 easy SKUs. There's 2 base SKUs. There's a 12X for $45.99 or a 20X for $46.99. And there's add-on kits where you can add either a 12X or a 20X camera to an existing producer kit. And those add-on kits will include a camera, a capture device, and cabling. All right, let's watch this great overview video that the folks at PTZOptics put together on their producer kits.
Live streaming is so powerful because it allows content creators of all kinds to deliver video to audiences around the world. The PTZOptics producer kits have been made to make the process of live streaming and controlling multiple HD cameras as simple as possible. Available with 12X and 20X camera options, these systems make it possible to capture hundreds of camera angles with only 1 or 2 PTZ cameras. These kits are compatible with your favorite live streaming software, including OBS, Wirecast, vMix, and the new Tech Connect Pro app. The PTZOptics producer kits are built around the groundbreaking Intel NUC Skull Canyon PC, featuring the latest 6th generation Intel i7 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 256 solid-state hard drive, Windows 10, 4 USB 3.0 ports, and 2 digital video outputs. This Windows 10 PC is an open platform. The PTZOptics producer kits are available with 2 base systems and the ability to add a second camera for advanced video workflows. It's never been this easy to reach large audiences with live streaming.
All right, great video. Let's talk a little bit about this NUC. The NUC Skull Canyon is a dedicated computer in a very small form factor, but this thing's really powerful. You're going to get an i7 quad-core processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a 256 SSD hard drive. So this is a very powerful machine. About the only area where NUCs aren't that powerful is in graphics cards because they have the integrated graphics, but still pretty amazing, and it runs whatever software you want to run on for basically 2 cameras very, very well. Okay, the joystick, camera control. The PTZOptics joystick controller is a great little controller. You can control actually pan, tilt, zoom as well as presets. It's a great little control surface for your PTZOptics cameras. You can control multiple cameras. All right, you also get daisy chainable control, which means you can go from the joystick controller to one of the PTZ cameras and then plug a cable from the one PTZ camera into the next one to get control down the line with RS-232. Like I said, this is built for the latest software, and we really like that. vMix, it runs on it. Wirecast runs on it. XSplit runs on it. New Tech Connect Pro software you can run on it. So you can put live stream, you can put whatever software you want on it. So this is a really cool item for a lot of people wanting to get started on a tighter budget who want some flexibility and want to perhaps use different streaming softwares because you're not sure which one you like so far. This is a great way to get involved in it and have those options for you. So you're always going to be able to stay up to date with the latest software because you upgrade the software yourself, you put the software on the NUC. And then what do you need? You need some way to get the video in, you need some way to get audio in. So these kits include a Magewell frame grammer and the Shure Motif MVI audio mixer, audio input device. That's pretty cool. They've really thought of everything. And they give you the cabling as well. So you can get 100 feet of SGI, SDI cabling and 100 feet of control cabling. That's pretty impressive for the price when you look at what they're charging for this. All right, if you're new to live streaming, this is a great product for you. One of the things we love is they put together a really good setup guide that really walks you through how to set up a 2-camera solution very easily using 2 PTZ cameras. If you're thinking about this is great for church, education, small corporate video, the folks at PTZOptics have really thought of everything. They put together a complete bundle, and that's very, very cool. All right, here's an application diagram so you can see you've got the NUC going out to the Ethernet, you've got your audio source, you've got your PTZ controller, you've got your Magewell capture devices. Very cool. That's a 1-camera diagram, and here's one with 2 cameras. You see you doubled up the cameras, you got the 2 capture devices. These are available for you to download and to use to help with your dealers, to help with your customers, to figure out what to put them into. All right, this kind of wraps up our webinar for today. A little quick one. PTZOptics NDI products coming this fall. We're going to have PTZ cameras that are going to be NDI. We also have an NDI firmware upgrade for your existing PTZ cameras, for your customers' PTZ cameras. We have the producer kits, which are available now, and I've been told later in the fall they'll actually be NDI producer kits, which will be a little bit less expensive because you won't need any cabling for those. You'll be using the cabling that's your Ethernet network cabling. So that's it for today's webinar. Remember, you can call Broadfield Distributing, ask for Rich, Dan, Angel, or John, and we're here to help you. 15 minutes. You give us 15 minutes, we'll teach you how to sell more stuff and make more money. This is Gary from Broadfield. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Thursday.